Hello, everyone. Tim Gaybar, Superintendent of Schools here from Mount Pleasant Area School District. Joining me for this segment is Mr. Scott Breyer. Mr. Breyer has been here for several years in a variety of capacities. 23 years. I know he was a computer teacher for several years. He served a short stint as junior high principal, but the majority of his time he's been principal at Norvelt and Donegal Elementary, which is what he's currently doing right now. So Mr. Breyer is going to help us as we get ready for the 23-24 school year. This gives us an opportunity for you to place a face with a name and talk a little bit about the school as you're coming in to see what the school year might look like and what we've been up to over the summer. But over the summer, we've had capital projects, we've had maintenance items getting fixed, and just getting prepared for the upcoming school year. Can you talk about anything that people might see around the building, in the building, relative to projects, maintenance, anything like that?
Sure. The majority of the projects at both Norvelt and Donegal this year centered around safety of the building. So anytime you're going to visit either one of the buildings, you're going to see improvements right out front at the front doors. Bollards have been installed, which were a recommendation of the Safety and Security Committee. So those will be the things you see right off the bat. In addition to that, it's just been the normal maintenance of the buildings. I went through the buildings yesterday. We toured with our new teachers, and buildings are in fantastic shape. Our custodial staff does a great job in the summer, and you know, the teachers have been, a lot of our teachers come in during the summer and get their classrooms ready. So building's ready to roll. So when you come in on welcome back night, you're going to walk into some beautiful buildings. So we're ready to go.
Yeah, you hit on something. I mean, our custodial maintenance staff does a tremendous job.
Great job.
We actually had a compliment paid at our public meeting last week, you know, about how clean the buildings are. And Mr. Breyer mentioned bollards. Bollards are they're like the traffic control, the pillars that are the small poles that are put in certain areas where there's heavy traffic, whether it's in a bus loading place or a congregating area near an entryway. Just to try to keep our student, staff, and visitors safe from any vehicular traffic. So, yeah, nearly 90 of those have been installed around the district, and yeah, you'll see them both.
All the entryways at Norvelt and Donegal have them installed. So
I know even Donegal has that one area. It protects the entire playground.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to see a lot of improvements in terms of safety and security of the buildings.
Excellent. Excellent. So on the 24th, we have our traditional welcome back night. And I know those are always busy evenings. Can you talk to parents a little bit about what they may see when they come to either Norvelt or Donegal for a welcome back night on the 24th?
Well, like I mentioned, the buildings are in great shape. Our teachers have been in all summer. Rooms are ready to go. You know, by that time you're gonna know who your child's teacher is. So you know, please visit their classroom. The entire building will be accessible, so if you have a kindergarten student or even a first grade student who's only been in the building 1 year, you know, visit those common areas, go to the cafeteria, go to the gym, see those places. You're welcome to roam the entire building. You don't have to just go to your child's classroom. So, you know, it's an informative evening, it's an informal evening, and it's kind of like a meet and greet with our staff. Teachers usually have the students' desks set up, so you're going to be able to see where your child's sitting. They may have some information for you available. Each teacher kind of handles it a little bit differently, but they're ready to go. So you know, encourage you to come, even if you know, for Norvelt and Donegal, if you're a third or fourth grade student and you've been there for years, there's always something to pick up on welcome back night. So. You know, looking forward to it. If you're a kindergarten student, this is your first time coming to school, first time parent, you know, please visit the building. It's nice to walk through with your child. And if you are a new kindergarten parent, we do have a staggered start. So you'll be able to you know, attend school the first day of school with your child, and you should have received a letter in regards to that. If you haven't, please contact us at the school. But it's a nice day. It's something we started 3 or 4 years ago. Positive feedback from parents and teachers alike. So we're looking forward to beginning of the year with that staggered start for kindergarten as well.
It's a nice transition for the student as well as the parent.
And more so the parent.
Listen, we've been through it. You know, right. You 4 times, me 3 times, but. Yeah, that first day when your child leaves and goes into the school building, it can be.
Yeah, it's a nice
It
event.
can be tough,
It's
but
been
yeah,
very good.
yeah, stagger start makes it a very
Yeah,
nice
it's very
entryway, nice way to make some relationships early on, and eases them into the school year. So,
Absolutely.
so anything else exciting with your staff they've been working on to prepare for the students for the 23-24 school year? I know it's been busy. We've seen staff coming in over the summer and some trainings and what have you. But yeah, what are some initiatives you have
Yeah,
going on?
some new initiatives and the groundwork for these have been put in place probably the last year and a half, 2 years. We're really starting to focus on our student data and providing instruction to our students in smaller groups to really pinpoint areas of need or areas of enrichment. So it allows us to differentiate what we're offering throughout the day in a more efficient way. So you may, as the school year starts, in having conversations with your child or conversations with the teachers, your child may see different teachers throughout the day, especially in the area of reading. At the beginning of the year, we're really focusing on the strengths and weaknesses of all of our students, and you know, if there's an area of need for the students, we want them to have interactions with teachers in small groups to really help build the skills that they need to develop. And if your student is progressing at grade level or even above, we want to provide areas of enrichment where they can really grow as a student. So we started that at the end of last year, towards the last half of last year. We had a lot of success in it. We had a lot of improvement in student reading, so we're going to continue down that path. And then we are going to start bringing math into that as well. But our area of focus right now has been reading. We saw a lot of growth in that with our students, and our staff is looking forward to continuing down that path. So you're going to hear us. We call it MTSS. It's multiple tiered student supports. You'll be getting a letter in regards to that. You'll be hearing about us talk about that. But when you hear that, that's what it is we're really, we're breaking it. We're getting our kids down into small groups. We're getting some individual time with teachers, and really focusing on the strengths and weaknesses of our kids and moving forward.
Yeah, and I've seen Mr. Breyer, very data oriented, has gone through and color coded each and every child in the schools, and he's paired up the groups accordingly, and as he said, there was some initial success right off the bat. I mean, there were some, and anything that comes in new sometimes can be a bit of a challenge, and it's hard to get it implemented, but boy, it was accepted, and it's really shown some great strides early on. It's going to be exciting to see this unfold.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hands that went into putting that in place. It's been a staff effort. A lot of the ideas, a lot of the direction that we have came right from feedback of our teachers, and there's been some trial and error through that. You know, not everything works right off the bat, but you know, we got a system in place right now that is going to be successful, and that's a result of our teachers really being dedicated to providing every student the engagement and the instruction that they each need to succeed in school. So it's been a very collaborative effort, even from not within the walls of our buildings. Mrs. Hare has been involved with that. Dr. Hudson's been involved with that. You provided us the platform to do that. So it's been a collaborative effort, and we're looking forward to really moving forward with it.
Yeah, and we couldn't be more appreciative of everybody's efforts in that, because it's, like I said, some things have a tough time getting off the ground, and this is really, it's flying, and it's fantastic. It's going to be great for our
Yeah, we're
students.
looking forward to it.
So any specifics as we head into the new school year for parents to think about?
No, I just think that you know, if you have a student who's been through elementary, if they're in or if they're in third grade, second grade, it's going to be a little bit different this year, just because you may be interacting with more than just your homeroom teacher because of that MTSS system, and you know, our teachers do a great job of opening those lines of communication, and our parents do a great job of communicating with teachers. It just might be on a broader scale this year, and I encourage you to continue that involvement with your child's teacher or teachers this year. Communication is going to be key. Being supportive of your child. I think they're going to be excited about reading, excited about what we're doing, and you know, just be that person for them at home. Other than that, I think we're going to really be able to help students with some of the difficulties they may have. We're going to be able to provide them a learning experience that's going to be exciting and new. They're going to interact with students that are not in their homeroom or their regular classroom throughout the day. So it's going to be an exciting process. Just continue. We have great parents who are very involved, and just continue with that. It just might be on a broader scale with a couple teachers this year. So
excellent. Well, thank you, Mr. Breyer, for joining us today, and hope you found it to be very informative. And thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.
Have a good day.